Hello everyone, well done for all your maths work, well done for watching the videos, well done, keep going. Well, this week we are going to be learning about perimeter, and I know you did a little bit of that in year 3, but you also missed some of that time in year 3. So I'm really looking forward to teaching it to you. We're going to start off with a few warm-up questions. So I want you to just pause the video and have a go at these questions. So can you see, I have drawn a line that starts here and goes all the way along to here. And this line is made up of two equal lengths. Equal means that the two lengths are the same. So what's the total length of the line? This line is made up of two equal lengths as well. And here, the total length of the line is 24 centimetres. How long is each part? I hope you did pause the video there. Well, we'll quickly remember. So we're trying to learn to choose multiplication or division. Nothing too hard, I don't think, here. Look, the two lengths are equal. So this is 30 centimetres. Well, they're equal means that this is 30 centimetres as well. Red is 30, blue is 30, so the total is, well, it's multiplication, isn't it? 30 times 2 equals 60 centimetres. So the whole line is 60 centimetres. Here, we know that the whole line is 24 centimetres. And our whole, 24, is split up, divided into how many parts? Well, one part, two parts, two equal parts. Two lengths the same. 24 divided by 12, 2 is 12 centimetres. So the red part is 12 centimetres and the blue length is 12 centimetres as well. Okay. We've got two more for you to have a go at now, so pause the video, you have a go. I hope you paused the video. Here, this line is made up of four equal lengths. The total length of the line is 36 centimetres. Okay, so look, this is the whole length. The whole length is 36 centimetres. It's split into four equal parts. When we're dividing, we take the whole length 36, we split it into four equal parts. 36 divided by 4 is 9 centimetres, which means 9 centimetres, 9 centimetres, 9 centimetres, 9 centimetres. This line is made up of four equal lengths. What is the total length of the line? Well, the question means that each of these four parts, 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, each one is 48. Okay, it's going to be 48 times 4. Well, if you can't remember how to do that in your head, you could always use column multiplication. 8 times 4, whoops, 32. 4 times 4 is 16. Add on the 3, 19. And our answer is 192 centimetres. Well, 100 centimetres is 1 metre, so I could say it's 1 metre and another 92 centimetres as well. Okay, so that was our warm-up. It's going to be helpful for us this week to think about dividing and multiplying lines into equal lengths. I know what the perimeter of a shape is, so that's what we're learning about. And the main thing we want to do today is we want to know what the perimeter means. So, perimeter, what is perimeter? Perimeter is the name for the line that goes all the way round the shape. So, look, here I've drawn a rectangle. And the inside of the rectangle is yellow. The line around the outside is red. Now, it says perimeter is the name for the line that goes all the way around the shape. We can also say the perimeter is the outside edge or the boundary. Those are all words that mean the same thing. Okay, so the colour of the perimeter of this rectangle, is it yellow or red? Well, this line here is the perimeter. Imagine it starts here in this corner, it goes all the way around, all the way around, all the way up to here. That's the perimeter line, and it's red. The yellow section inside would be the area, wouldn't it? We did that last week. Okay, so remember, perimeter. This is the word that we're learning about. Perimeter is the name for the line that goes all the way around the shape. Here's a triangle. We could think that it's one line that goes all the way around here, all the way down. At the corner it turns and goes all the way around. At the corner it turns and goes all the way to the start again. We can think of it as being one line that turns, or we could think of it as three sides. Doesn't matter. It's going to be the same thing in the end. Here are the three sides, one red, one, two purple, and number three, yellow, orange. So you can think of the perimeter as being lots of different sides, or just one line that turns at each corner. The perimeter is the name for the edge all the way around a two-dimensional shape, a flat shape. Now, have a look at this shape that I've drawn. This blue rectangle, I haven't got a line of a different colour around the outside, but it does still have a perimeter because it still has an edge, a boundary. If we drew the line in like that, this now going down, this is the perimeter, whoops. It's the edge of the shape. The line, even if it's not drawn, the line that goes all the way around the outside, the boundary, the edge. Now we've got another question in maths, which you will often hear said. You'll hear people asking and saying, what is the perimeter of a rectangle? Or what is the perimeter of a square? And in maths, actually, what is the perimeter means really, people don't want you to say, it's the line that goes all the way around the outside. It's the short way to ask the question, how long is the line that goes all around the perimeter? So perimeter is a measurement of length, how long. And because it is measuring how long, it needs units. The perimeter of a rectangle can't be 6 by itself, because we're measuring a length. How long? 6 what? 6 centimetres, 6 metres, 6 kilometres, 6 miles, 6 millimetres. Perimeter always is a length, so it always has units. So in this question we have, what is the perimeter of this shape, this blue shape? Here we have it. Here's my shape. And that means how long are all the sides if we add them together? Well, I've put it on a grid here, and each square of the grid is 1 centimetre across and 1 centimetre down. So let's count up. Okay, so it's 1 centimetre, 2 centimetres, 3 centimetres, 4 centimetres, 4 centimetres. Now down we have to count as well, so that's 1. It's a rectangle, so the opposite sides are the same. That's another 4, and that's another 1. So 4, we've got to add them all together. 4 add 4, add 1, add 1 equals 10. Shall I write that the perimeter is 10? No, because we are talking about 4 centimetres. Add 4 centimetres, add 1 centimetre, add 1 centimetre. We mustn't forget the units. The perimeter is not 10, it's 10 centimetres. Okay, how can we work out the perimeter of this shape? Okay, well, I'm going to make a little mark here. That's telling me I'm starting there. So I'm counting up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 4. Now it's 1 centimetre going down. Then don't forget this bit. 1 here. Then another 1. Then another 1. Now another 1. Okay, then, look, that's the same length as the top line. So 4 and 1, 2, 3. We've got to add them all up. So it's 4, add 4, add 3. Have I missed any out? Yes, I've got to add all the sides up together. So I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 ones, I'll write it just as 5. So we've got to add them all up. 4 add 4 is 8. 3 add 5 is another 8. 16. So is the perimeter 16? Oh, well, to keep it short, I didn't say centimetres each time, but it is. Because the grid is a centimetre grid. The perimeter is not 16, it's 16 centimetres. What about this one? How can we work out the perimeter of this shape? Well, I'm going to make a little mark, and I've got to find how long each side is and add up all the sides. Well, that's 3 centimetres. Here's 1 centimetre. Another, 3 centimetres. I'll write centimetres now. Another 2 centimetres. And 3 centimetres. Don't forget these little ones. Another 1 centimetre. And this side is another 3 centimetres. And going up here. And now I'm back to where I started, so I need to stop, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add them all up. So I'm adding 3 centimetres, plus 1 centimetre, plus 3 centimetres, plus 2 centimetres. I'll cross them off if I've done them. 3 centimetres, 1 centimetre, 3 centimetres, 2 centimetres. Okay, 3 centimetres, another 1 centimetre, another 3 centimetres, and another 2 centimetres. Oh, well, that's a lot of adding up, but not too hard. We just need to do it now, don't we? Well, 3 and 1 is 4, 4 and 3 is 7, 7 and 2 is 9, 9 and 3 is 12, 12 add 1 is 13, 13 add 3 is 16, 16 add 2 is 18 centimetres. So shall I write the perimeter is 18? No, 18 centimetres. Okay. Pause the video, you have a go at working this one out. How can we work out the perimeter of this rectangle? Is there more than one way? I hope you did pause the video. We've got to remember sometimes with these shapes that we can use what we know about the shapes. What I know about a rectangle, because the question says it's a rectangle, is that the opposite sides of a rectangle are the same. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 centimetres. Now the opposite side is another 4 centimetres, then 3 centimetres, and the arrow down here is 3 centimetres. So I'm hoping then that we can use what we know. We could do 4, add 3, add 4, add 3. We could just add them up. We could do 4 add 3 is 7, add 4 is 11, add 3 is 14 centimetres. You might have thought of a different way of doing it. You might have thought 4 centimetres and 4 centimetres. Look, there's 2 4s, so I could do 4 times 2 equals 8. 3 centimetres on each side, 2 3s. 3 times 2 equals 6. 8 add 6 is 14 centimetres. But can I tell you what I think is even easier than that? I would think to myself, well, hold on. 4 centimetres add 3 centimetres is 7 centimetres. And then the rectangle's got another 4 add 3 for the other sides. So now I'm going to do 7 centimetres times 2. And our answer is 14 centimetres. So you've got 3 different ways of working it out. You could just add them all together. You can multiply each side by 2. Or you can multiply the short side by the long side and double it. And that's going to work for a rectangle. Okay. So, how can we work out the perimeter of this shape? Ooh, this is an interesting shape. We could just add all the sides together. But I want to show you something which I think is interesting. Because this is what we call a rectilinear. It's all straight lines and right angles. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to push it up. Not change its length, have I? It's the same length. So I'm going to just push that up, and I'm going to push this one across, and I haven't changed the perimeter because I haven't changed the length of any of the sides. Here, let me show you that to you again. Can you see? This shape is almost a rectangle, and I can move these sides. I'm not changing their shape, I'm just changing where they are. So I'm going to push this one across to there, push this one up to here. Now I've made a rectangle, and I can use what I know about rectangles. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 centimetres. 1, 2, 3. 3 centimetres. This is my favourite way. 6 add 3 is 9 centimetres, and then I'm just going to double it. Why double it? Because I know I've got to double the 6, and I know I've got to double the 3 because there's 2 sides that are 6 centimetres, 2 sides that are 3 centimetres. If I add them together, 6 and 3, I just use my doubling on the 9. 9 times 2 is 18 centimetres. Okay, so not so bad, I don't think, so far. I'll very quickly show you some of the level 2 questions, because sometimes the squares are not drawn on. So this line is 6 centimetres, this line is 4 centimetres. The opposite sides of the rectangle are the same. So I'm going to do 6 centimetres. Look, I could draw on this side is 6 centimetres, this side is 4 centimetres. I'm going to use what I know. 6 add 4 is 10 centimetres. I'm going to double it because I've got 2 6s and 2 4s. 6 add 4 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20 centimetres. Well, it's not just squares and rectangles and rectilinear shapes that have perimeter. Any shape has a perimeter, any 2D shape. The perimeter of this triangle, it's an equilateral triangle because all the sides are equal, equilateral. Well, okay. 6 add 6 add 6, 6 add 6 add 6. Oh, hold on. I use multiplication. All the sides are the same. It's 6 times 3. 18 centimetres. When all the sides are the same length, we can use multiplication, surely. Oh, this triangle is not an equilateral triangle. It's got 2 sides the same. It's called an isosceles triangle, which is quite an interesting name. Well, I can still see 2 numbers that are the same, the 6 and the 6. 6 times 2 is 12 centimetres. Add 1.5. Okay. 12 add 1.5. 12 add 1 is 13. And then add the half. 13.5. Is the perimeter 13.5? Well, the perimeter of this triangle is 13.5 centimetres. We don't forget the units. Okay, so for your work, you've got some questions like this to have a go at. And if you can print out the sheet, that's great. If you can't, just write a list. Shape A, the perimeter is this. Shape B, the perimeter is this. Okay, well done everybody. Keep going on your great learning. Looking forward to seeing your work. Bye!